Alrighty, as we are making our way through the city builder games, we've had... Oh god, what was the game called again? It's been ages. Caesar 3, there you go. We've had Caesar 3, we've had Zeus, it's DLC Poseidon, and here we are. Emperor, Race of the Middle Kingdom. Which is like the third on my list of four, the remainder being Pharaoh, but we'll get around to that. First of all, we're gonna harass the Chinese and I guess make their country a bit better. I don't understand where the ladies and the big bad aliens. They'll come, Jack. Don't worry, they'll come eventually. Did you skip Pharaoh? The Pharaoh is really great. I did skip it because they're working on a remake, if I understood correctly. So by the time hopefully we'll get around to Pharaoh, the remake will be done. If not, we'll be playing the original Pharaoh, DLC included. But for now, let's dive right into this. I have already created a emperor. I went with the Year of the Rat. I think that is only relevant in certain cases, but yeah, we skitter about. And we're going to be playing through the historical campaigns. I'm not sure about the custom campaigns. Definitely not going to touch open play. Might even do the custom one, who knows. For now, we have a few historical campaigns to crack. I hope everything seems and sounds okay.
Welcome to ancient China.
Because the
home
sound's
to
been an
world's
issue.
Oldest continuous civilization. You are about to travel back in time over 4,000 years. For it was then, along the fertile banks of the Wei River, that several families banded together, discarded their nomads' cloaks, and established a small settlement. As village elder, it is your duty to plan the layout of this new settlement. You will be called upon to provide your people with food and water, as well as a means to slake their spiritual thirst.
Alright, well here we go. Off with the tutorial campaign, right? I'm gonna bump difficulty to very hard. These games can really break me apart, but you know, a challenge won't be too bad, otherwise we will be done within a week. Shelter and subsistence. Okay, I don't care. I don't need wheels. Obviously we know how to play this game. Hold on. Okay. I'm willing to say let's go with the same housing blocks we've been going with. In our other games. I'm not sure if that's gonna backfire or not. That's the only downside. Let's look at which type of options we have. We have the population centers, we have access to a hunter stand. Then we have commerce, we have a mill. Which I believe is used to store food in. That's the control panel, don't particularly care about it. Then we have safety, which is, I guess, water for the well in the inspector tower. No access to government or entertainment. Then we have religion, which is the Ancestral Shrine. And we don't have access to aesthetics. China is very real. Anyways, we're gonna be doing some experimental builds, I think, quite early on. This is a good thing to do, kinda get the basics out of the way. We'll see how it goes, and I don't think my old building blocks kinda hold up in different type of games, but we'll see. We'll see. We're gonna start off nice and slow. Oh yeah, one thing that I forgot, I believe the common market, yup. Oh boy, here we go. Right off the bat, my entire plan about housing blocks has been demolished. You know what? I'll roll with the punches. We'll see how this is gonna end up. I'm sure it'll be horrible. But honestly, that's half the work, right? Making a city look horrible. The other half is pulling it off. I don't think we're gonna be playing much of this today. I had quite a bit of trouble getting this game installed. For a variety of reasons. I think the problem might actually be on my end. But I had some issues with the GOG servers for some arcane reason. But hey, we still get to play this game, and that's all that matters. I think we'll start with just maybe one or two missions, and then we'll jump in sandbox, and I'm gonna look at walker distances. I think walker distances, getting that figured out is actually quite crucial. because it helps with city planning. Obviously, city planning is very important. I think a hunter stand is needed to deal with the fazans. Just like that. And yeah, we're off to a great start, right? Ancestral Shrine. Did I build one? I did not build one. Here we go. I think this game has pretty decent aesthetics. It's pretty damn decent aesthetics. I mean, it's hard to argue when your market square looks like this that it doesn't have good aesthetics. Ancestral Shrine is pretty neat as well. He even plays a little tune. That's great. Right, let's slap in a few more houses and see where it's gonna go. And let's speed it up. So our objective is 140 plain cottages, and we currently have shelters. Once we provide water and food, we should be good to go. It doesn't look like I have the same graphical issues that I had whenever we were playing Zeus, so that's a good thing. That's a nice thing. But yeah, I think it might actually be quite handy to look at walker distances. There are strings of unrest in the city. They'll deal with it. For example, the Inspector Tower, the Ancestral Shrine, the Water Carrier, Market Ladies might also be nice to know. We'll be fine. Oh, that's a hut. They want to see an increase in appeal. Increase in appeal, you say? Yeah, I might have a little issue with that. So how's the appeal looking? I can't even see that because I have no access to the aesthetics. You know, this is fairly interesting. The fact that you got this game to stream, mine already flipped when I tried to play it with the widescreen patch. I'm actually quite surprised. It seemed pretty straightforward. Well, one thing that is straightforward is chat. Holy crap, it's overlapping with the side. But yeah, all I did was install the game, slap on the right screen wide patch, kept just do a game capture in OBS, and that seemed to have done the trick. Though I must admit, I set everything up after the game was launched because playing the intro just drove both my monitors completely insane. It kept resizing and like moving windows around because it went to a smaller resolution. So I've disabled intro screens altogether. Maybe that conflicts with it. Trade your knowledge on how to stream 1.13 and it will give you Empire knowledge. Emperor knowledge. 1.13, let me guess. The infamous 1.13 Jack the Lions 2. That game that has literally broken my back. Wait, no, I just didn't get the game to run at all. So how do we increase the appeal? How do we increase the appeal? That's the real question here. Alright, let's are there any hints, perhaps? No hints whatsoever. Do you have a link to the widescreen patch you use by any chance? Yes, I do. I say very carefully. It requires me to alt-tab. Alright, let's watch the game break here for a moment. Let me just pull it up real quick. I think I have it open still, perhaps, by any chance? Yep, I do. No, wait, that's something different. That's also something different. Okay, I went through a lot of tabs, but... Oh dear god, I went through a lot of tabs. Ah! That must be the one. There we go. That's the one I used. There we go. And that seems to have done the trick for me. All I did was extract the relevant folders. So I opened up the RAR, I looked inside of it, and I grabbed the right resolution and threw it in my Emperor folder. So this is China? Yes, this is China. Look at that. Who else would have such an ancestral shrine? Please, I wanna... Can we improve the appeal? That would be fantastic. What if we were to create some places between our houses? Can I see employment? I only know Middle Kingdom is from China from studying Japanese. Oh, that's actually quite surprising. I guess it's not that surprising. I think China and Japan do have some intermingling relationships, even in the good old days. Okay, we're gonna delete some of these crappy houses in the hopes that appeal will go up. You know what the really disappointing part is? I actually got rid of a tooltip hint. Laughing at it. I don't need this. Ha ha ha. Yeah, little did I know. I actually do need it. Kanji are Chinese characters that the Japanese use. I had no idea. Actually kind of interesting. I thought it was very isolated, everything about the Japanese prior to like 1945. Unless kanjis are post 1945, I won't know. I don't know anything about it. Okay, I admit defeat. God, I can't believe it, but I already admit defeat. Where's that stupid tooltip? Alright, shelter and sustenance. Give them shelter, they said. Road access, first for nothing. Fire prevention, we've done that, that's correct. What does this mean? For now you can ignore the yellow footprints you might see when placing the structure. Wait, what? Oh, Feng Shui, son of a gun. In China, Feng Shui plays an important part in determining the proper location for... Oh no. No. I failed the Feng Shui check. Ah, shit. That's probably what happened. That is probably what happened, yeah. Ignore the footprint, they said. It will be fine, they said. Okay. We'll replay this mission pretending this never happened, and we'll make it a beautiful city. So these guys don't like being near rocks or desert? I can work with that. What about the marketplace? Does the marketplace impact anything? Okay, so nobody likes being near these rocks. That's curious. Sure. Let's lag it. Yeah, I completely forgot about the Feng Shui part of this game. I've played Emperor as a kid as well. I've been a big fan of city builders. I mean, that goes without saying. I've also played Emperor as a kid, but I can't remember this mechanic at all, and that is actually kind of worrisome because it sounds like a freaking pain to deal with. Alright, we'll get the hunter stand. Yeah, I just don't think they like being near desert-like stuff. And we get a inspector hut. I'll take the little wins I can get. Shogokan is China. Weird hammer thing is middle. Billboard is country. Middle country. Ah, clever. Oh, here we go. Look at that. Feng Shui obtained. Big win. Let's see, what else can we do? Ah, right, the Ancestral Shrine. It looks like shrines are pretty acceptable everywhere. Okay, I take it back. Okay, I think this will do the trick. Employees needed. I think this place looks pretty neat. Let's see what our residents will have to say about that. Oh, there they go. Oh, look at that. And it begins. I keep forgetting about inspector houses already. Ah, shit. Right, cottages are evolving, and they need appeal. Like, that's the part that really bothers me at the moment. I need appeal, but I don't have access to aesthetics. So how do I create appeal? More shrines? Food imports and the likes can sustain 400 people. Might also not work for the fact that I have a mill right down here. What is the goal of the map? We need to get 150 plain cottages or better, which I think evolves past a hut. Yeah, I think the mill actually might be a offender here. But that's nice. How do I increase appeal? If I go back to the message that we just read, there is nothing about building things too tightly together, or avoiding that at least. I know I'm skimming through this, but that's fine. Hunting season is open, milling around. Mills attract vermin and your town folks won't want a mill right next door. The mill also needs to be inspected. Be sure to add another inspection tower near it. Finally, to prevent the inspector from wandering off where he doesn't need to go, place another roadblock where the road crosses the village. Yada yada yada. So, yeah, I don't see what I'm actually screwing up over here. It might actually be the marketplace. We have a food stall. Food access. As the ancestors, while we have been concerned with the basic needs of food and water, we are sorely neglecting your citizens' spiritual needs. To remedy this, use the religion button. Yeah, so his houses are evolving, whereas my houses are not evolving. I think it might actually have something to do with these support buildings. So if I were to simply mimic this, let's say that we tear down this little hovel and we replace it with a well. And we'll get an Ancestral Shrine over the road just upgraded, which means that this actually does produce apparel. And let's see. Well, that seemed to work. That seems to work quite nicely. And let me guess, they actually built this other thing up all the way up there. So if I were to build an inspector hut right around there, nothing happens. Interesting. This is the part I guess I don't like too much, the hidden information, the things that you simply can't know. '88 qualify. Alright, I'm gonna tear something down and we're gonna try the same thing again with a different well. An Ancestral Shrine? I'm being desperate, I'm very much aware of that. Ah, shit. Feral is increasing, but it might not be increasing by enough. Okay, so the Feng Shui doesn't matter at the moment. Yeah, that does the trick. Do enough people qualify? Almost. Damn. Yeah, I don't think everything needs to be green. Didn't look like it, at least whenever I placed it and the apparel went up. But yeah, this being a little bit hidden and no...
Well done. You have successfully built a small village and fed them well on meat provided by the hunters. It is easy to see that you learn quickly. Press the proceed button to continue on to the next mission, where your people will learn how to coax seedlings from the fertile land.
Great, they even have to tell me how to continue. But what I'm trying to say is, like, their tutorial might have actually included a little bit about apparel, because if you have no idea how it works, you're just stuck, period. But yeah, let's proceed.
Welcome back to the village of Banpal. Several generations have passed, and the village that your people founded along the banks of the Wei River has prospered. There is a renewed sense of excitement in the town today. Word has just arrived of a nutritious new food source, millet. As a highly respected village elder, you are needed to plan the establishment of farms where millet can be grown to supplement the diet. Hemp farms can also be built. The fibers from the hemp plant have many uses, not the least of which is for durable garments.
Oh, maybe it's because I'm playing very hard. That's a different story. Anyways. Yeah, the Seeds of Civilization. Alright, I actually did kind of like the millet buildings. They are pretty cool. They are very cool. So yeah, let's see, what are we gonna be doing? We're gonna build a farm, obviously. We're gonna put some adjacent tiles next to it. And we're gonna build a warehouse. Minimum quality, plain food. And the mill has two types of food available. The food shop and the markets where I can make plain food, quality foods. Yeah, I see. Help keep China beautiful. Here we go. Whoa, no, I don't want to see acrobats. So there's nice fertile land down here. Let's get some millet go. Oh my god. Okay, that's neat. So we have a farmhouse, which we can use millet fields for, and a hemp farm, which we can use regular stuff for. How did it go again? I think it's a area of 3x3. There's a limit to how far it can reach. At least I thought there was a limit in how far it can reach. I stand corrected on that. Doesn't look like it. It's okay. You know, we'll figure it out. We're resourceful. I think we're resourceful. Okay. There we go. And we probably also need an inspector tower to make sure these things don't catch fire. Actually, I do wonder if these things can catch fire. It won't be logical, but I'll risk it. You know, it's better to try these things out now than later down the line. Must be built on clear land. There we go. Wait, that's hemp, right? That must be hemp. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? No, I really like this. The farmhouses and the hemp farms. Employees needed. Then we connect this to the main road, just like that. Okay, so they do not qualify as hazards, if I understand correctly. Yeah, they do not qualify as a hazard. A hazard tile is yellowish. Okay, cool. Clear out the middle, and now it's time for some aesthetics. And look at those lush gardens, holy crap. Okay. So we need a warehouse. Bam. And we're also gonna need a hemp shop. Here we go, minimum quality, I see. Oh yeah, look at the guy go. Hygiene's very good, but it's weakening. There's lots of unrest in the city. And let's make sure that what I said is true. It is very, very definitely true. Those things can't catch fire. Excellent.
It may not be a pretty town, but it keeps me busy.
Huh. Well, that guy's having a blast. I like how there is nothing you can do against it. You know, they're just there. Okay, let's turn our minimum food into, or plain food into, sorry, or bland food into plain food once the millets are done. You guys want more appeal? I can take care of that. Just like that, there you go. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see some strategies on how to build decent enough houses. Might be very interesting to see that. Alright, here we go. We have bland food. We have nice little houses, and bam! Just like that.
Congratulations. Under your wise tutelage, the people of your village have mastered the new art of farming. Thanks to you, they now reside in much sturdier, more attractive cottages. The village of Banpaw on the Wei River continues to thrive, but ill health threatens, and the villagers begin to grow restless for lack of entertainment. It is fortunate that wise herbalists can now proffer their remedies to the townsfolk, and talented musicians can provide relaxing tunes. At the kiln, clay can now be fashioned into fire-hardened ceramics. The end product is not only beautiful, but will be much appreciated if offered in homage to the creator goddess Nuwa.
Alright. So, the good things and the bad things, but mostly good things. So we have extra musicians. We can build a herbalist, which is fantastic. Chinese New Year is coming up. Once February rolls around, you'll be asked if you want to have a New Year's festival. Though you must also have a small stockpile of food and some cash, as no party is free. Having a New Year's festival will make your people happy and raise your popularity. There's the wellness check, which is required for the, or which is provided by the herbalist. Then we also have a watchtower to control unrest, which will be quite nice. What's this? After the herbalist has made his round, some houses are still attractive cottages. Right-click on one to discover its problem. If you find out that some nearby buildings are reducing appeal, some beautification is necessary. Most likely the presence of unappealing vermin-infested mill near some houses is stunting their evolvement. However, instead of simply planting more gardens, we can now wall off residential sections, thus completely shunning off the effect of some of the more undesirable things like the mill and the warehouse. Now that is really interesting to know. And pay homage to New One. We gotta keep her pleased. Oh shit, here it begins. Here we go again. The homage ritual. First, select the hero, then do a whole bunch of other things and they're very happy. Helpful hints, I don't need them. Population employment, I'm sure we'll find it. Adjusting wages, don't touch them, or else you'll have a revolution on your hand. Ah, and then there's the industrial expansion. If the last homage reports 1 month or more, you should make another offering. Hopefully by now some ceramic will have appeared in your warehouse. Ideally you want to make a big offering of ceramic as possible. Check your coins by right-clicking on them. The hero will eventually become progressively happier with repeated homage offerings. Eventually you should see a message stating that your town is worthy of an ancestor hero. Good news indeed. A short while another message will inform you of the actual arrival of Nuwa, who will arrive near a religious shrine. When you select a hero, a special panel specific to that hero opens up. Each hero has a unique collection of abilities and benefits. Some heroes are useful for capturing animals for the palace menagerie. Some can be used for attacking or defending, and almost all can increase one or more buildings' productions by blessing it and or decreasing its initial construction cost. I completely forgot about these features. This game has, of course it has walkers. It won't be a city building game without your walkers. Oh my god, I completely forgot about the entire hero mechanic. How embarrassing. How incredibly embarrassing. Alright, well, we know what we have to do. Build the worst industrial sector possible. I wonder if it's a 1-to-2 ratio. We're about to find out. This is so disgusting. I feel very proud of myself. Right, we're also gonna build a little wall, if possible. The wall of all that trash. Next up we have a Herbalist Stall. We'll have some musicians who can play a neat little tune. And I'd like to see my unemployment. Where could I see this again? Industry, right? No. Here. So 39 people are unemployed. Well, we can fix that. That shouldn't be an issue. We have the ceramic shop. I do believe we now also have the means to subdue any bothersome people. Alright, let's finish that wall, shall we? I really should just make a hideous wall that I can't live with myself. That's right, murder those muggers. I love the sound of people dying in the morning. Ooh, here we have it. Spacious dwellings. Oh, but yeah, spacious dwellings. 2 months of heroes. Let's go to our religious center. And let's make a homage. I totally know how to do a homage. Just... Let me just reread that message real quick, just to make sure that I understood it correctly. A dialogue up showing the heroes available for the mission. Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, we'll offer some meat. There you go. A great offering of meat. Because we're great like that. And we're done. Well, actually, that's not true. First, I got a piece to my friend El Hero. New one. Okay. Right. Accept ceramics. 16 of them. But doesn't overflow. I wonder if I should have expanded my hemp farm to be even larger. More hemp. I kinda get the impression that it's a 1-to-1 ratio. Oh, you little bastards, I saw that. Got a piece to hero, that's all. We have decent enough unemployment. I might actually expand my entire operation down here. Maybe it's a 2-to-3 ratio. I see 3 of them working continuously. This guy seems to be idle the entire time. Let's put this to the test. So, we're gonna build 4 clay farms. And we're gonna build 6 kilns. Somehow. Yeah, somehow. There we go. And we'll remove these little trees so that we can build a road. And of course an inspector tower. Yep, that is okay. That is also okay. Donezo. So, if all of the kilns will be busy, then the ratio is 2-to-3. So 2 clay pits, 3 kilns, instead of 1 clay pit for 2 kilns. Only one way to find out. God, you want another homage? Alright, let's increase the amount of... Let's increase the amount of hemp that we have. Oh. So the max distance for hemp is 3. Gotcha. The max distance for millet is 3 as well. Okay, so it's really a 3x3, or I guess a 9x9. Really good to know. So all of them are working. I don't see anybody idling about with clay. Neglected. Do not feel neglected, for I have acknowledged you. New one. There you go. Have a medium offering. It's got to produce enough. It's got to produce enough pottery. Oh, look at that. They're having a party. Ah, party's over. Never mind. Alright, she's content. Let's make her more happy. Hygiene is very good and it's improving. She's pleased. Oh, now we're getting somewhere. Your city is now worthy of an ancestral hero. That's all we need. How bad is the unemployment? Actually, it's not that bad at all. I'm not sure if I should be impressed or freaked out about that. And there's Nuwa. Wait, where is she? Oh, there she is. Walk straight through the gatehouse. Nice. I should inspect the city for fire hazards before trouble strikes. What are you implying? Don't like what you're implying there, Nuwa. My city is fine. Alright, let's make sure she remains happy enough, so occasionally we'll still make some homages. She's joyful, now that's what I'm talking about.
Good job. The arrival of the herbalists and musicians have certainly improved the lifestyle of your villagers. Their spacious new dwellings are a big improvement and are much appreciated.
Very much appreciated.
It is a pleasure that you could join us again, Honorable Village Elder. Your wisdom and guiding hand has ably served the town of Banpal. Previously, you laid out the village's houses and other community structures, kept the population fed on game meat and millet, established a booming ceramics industry, and, with generous homage offerings, attracted the venerable creator goddess Nuwa. Now wheat, another nutritious grain, can be grown to supplement the harvest. More importantly, however, a world beckons beyond your village walls. Already, explorers have departed Banpal in hopes of discovering other towns. As leader, you will soon learn how to interact with other cities of China.
Alright, easy, right? Out with the old, in with the new. Oh shit, there we go. Wheat fields can now be planted to supplement the plain diet of millet and game meat that your villagers have so quietly subsisted for several years. For best efficiency, a farm should grow more than one crop. That way, when one crop is out of season, the other might be in season, which keeps the farm labor busier a large portion of the year. With that in mind, let's pay another visit to the millet farm. What to do with excess food? A food-only warehouse, okay. Share the wealth, The next step is obviously we're gonna be building with... What are we gonna be building? Unless you already added a ceramic shop. Okay, well we've done that. Too much of a good thing. 3 food equals an appetizing meal. We can take care of that. The wild wide world. Other things. Oh, that's gonna be fun. The spirit of giving. Ugh. Click on the to the city button to return to the city map. It's easy. Establish a trade route. Assuming that trade is opened, we can actually build a trade center. Okay, most of this is pretty straightforward. We have jade carvers. I guess jade is something we're gonna have to import. Oh dear lord, that's too quick. So yeah, here we go. Let's grow some wheat. Wheat. There we go. Like, I don't really get this, because you're trading off half your millet capacity for wheat. I guess it works if you actually want, if you actually want 3 different types of food, but it feels like you're reducing capacity for more variety, and the variety is all being used at the same time if you're gonna go for appetizing meals. Right, nothing in the roadmap yet, I suppose. Anything that I might have missed? I don't think so. Maybe I'll build a second farmhouse. No, we're fine. Look at that. We have 800 people, 850 people inside our city, and we can supply up to 1500 to 2000. It kind of like varies, but yeah. And we have an additional creator god. He's very unhappy with us, so let's give him some ceramics, because we are nice people. He's very pleased with that even. And now we have to wait a month. I'm also thinking about simply slapping down one additional hunter hut. Let's go. Hunt! Oh, damn it. Oh, that's neat. Spy map. There's certain things I just completely don't remember about the game, such as the spy map. I remember giving gifts to gods got really annoying real fast. Yeah. It will get annoying really fast. I remember that, and I know this is also a quirk that I completely, totally, and utterly hated about Caesar 3. So in Caesar 3 you still have the advantage of building temples, but you can also offset some of the temples by holding festivals, I believe, and that is just... It becomes this... I don't want to call it a clicker game, but it just becomes this, like, stupid interaction that serves no purpose other than, you know, to prevent it from doing any harm to the player. I think what you want to do is you want to push for them to be joyful, and then you can ignore them for a while. I think it was something along those lines. Train a spy, demand goods, give him a gift, conquer the city, send diplomatic request. Okay, so first we sent him a gift. Let's send them some ceramics. There you go, we are very nice people. Off you go. And once they have accepted our gift, we'll establish trade routes. There we go, very grateful. They need silk and ceramic, and they're actually willing to trade jade, so let's open trade with the city. But yeah, for example, it's a lot of clicking, and the worst part of all is, like, you can at one point have multiple gods, and keeping all of them happy is just the real pain here. Yeah, I don't particularly care about that guy. Get out of here. We only need one trading partner, we need to produce 48 carvings, and we need people in elegant houses. Which we kinda can do at the moment until we increase appeal even further. Okay, the appeal spiel is starting to become a bit worrisome. The appeal spiel, ha. Alright, so now we can trade. Oh, Shang Nong has arrived. Guess he really liked us. Yeah, as long as they're exalted, you're fine. So you just give them a an offering and you ignore them for quite a while. I think that's the general gist. Right, we will be selling ceramics, and we will be buying jade. Employees needed. I kinda saw that coming from miles away. I hope this will not backfire, but we'll see. Also, I stand corrected, I think. Yeah, I think 4 clay pits can actually supply 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 6. I think that can supply 7 kilns, so it's almost a 1 to 2 ratio, almost. Because I actually notice now there are carts just standing about, and I think it partially has to do with the travel time. You can walk all the way up there. Hey Soviet, how you doing? So, time to get some jade carving going. And I'm maxed out on stuff. I'm doing pretty fine. I'm doing well. I'm surviving and thriving. I'd like to accept any millet. I'd like to accept any hemp over here. Millet and wheat, I believe. There we go, and now we have a little stockpile. Inspectors can walk 33 tiles, by the way. That's good to know. Happy New Year! Yeah. Let's celebrate our Happy New Year. I'd like to do it for, Oh, there's an entire table for it. I don't even have to figure it out myself. That's nice. That's very nice. I'm gonna make a promise I know I can't keep, but I'll try to be a bit better about it. I want to say something, but it might be a bit naughty. Well, can't be as naughty as Expert has been up until this point. Can't be that bad. Joyful and exalted. Being pussy got me acting unwise. Oh no. Look at the dragon. Oh. Every single time I want to look at the damn dragon, he disappears. Come on. It's the year of the monkey. So what are we supposed to do? Let's see. We have a trading partner. Elegant dwellings. That's gonna be an issue. I think one thing we're missing is appetizing food. Yep. Lo and behold. Lo and behold. No? Lo and behold. Okay, what's up? Ah, I know what's up. There we go. Return to monk. I knew it. Alright, here we go. Please excuse the interruption, O Governor. An emissary from Hamudu asked permission to enter your city. His intentions may be peaceful, or he may present a threat to your home. Sure. A gift of jade. Nah, I'm good. Look at that, guys. Elegant dwellings. Hell yes. No, I just realized I can't actually offload the carved jade anywhere. How embarrassing. Did you just read city as shitty? As always. Of course. I can't help myself. Alright, let's turn off this down to 12 and we'll accept some carved jade. New one has arrived. Are you going to complain about the shitty Mongolians breaking down your wall? Of course I am. Of course I am. It's a time-honored tradition in America. Alright. Population of 1,000. Let's see if we can actually make like 4 jade carvings this year. That would be nice. That would be very nice. Make the nomads pay for it. As I want to say, I really like Emperor Rise of the Middle Kingdom. Yeah, I think their games are pretty amazing, and I'm kinda sad they stopped making them, and the remakes don't have the same feel to it. What the hell is going on over here? Oh, she's back. Like, I'm a very big fan of Zeus. I really do enjoy Caesar. Caesar is a great game as well. I think there is a Caesar 4, isn't there? I have to verify that because I'm making a very bold claim right now. I'm checking it real quick. Yeah, there's a Caesar 4 and it didn't resonate with me at all. I hated that game. It didn't feel right. But yeah, these games are fantastic. There are remakes. There's not remakes. I think they want to remake the Pharaoh one. Which is why we're currently playing Rise of the Middle Kingdom and not Pharaoh. Hey, here we go. Excellent work.
It's easy to see that trade with other cities can be beneficial for both parties. You now have learned the basics of building a thriving town, feeding its people, establishing industry, and setting up trade with a neighboring city. It is now time, however, to leave the village of Banpo and found a new town at Early Tao.
Oh, a new town already. But yeah, But I know, for example, Leffe's Path of Progression is a city builder type of game. I think there was recently also one that kind of tried to do the same thing Pharaoh did. I think it was called Now. The Now, or something along those lines. Which apparently wasn't as great as Pharaoh could be. I don't know, it feels like it's just... These games are great, but... any attempt at making city builders nowadays just kind of fell short. Alright, let's proceed.
Here on the plains of Erli Tao, a new town shall be established. The nearby river will provide plentiful quantities of delicious fish, and the fertile soil is ideal for bountiful harvests of nutritious wheat. Additional food can be imported from Hemudu or Banpo as necessary. As before, fine ceramics can be produced at kilns. It has been said that wonderful gifts come in small packages, and so it is true with the tiny silkworm. This marvelous creature, when fed a diet of tender mulberry leaves, produces a delicate strand of precious silk. Weavers can then meld these fragile filaments into luxurious garments, which are already highly prized by the growing number of new elite. Your village, in fact, needs a special neighborhood reserved for a number of these prosperous citizens. As word spreads of the beautiful silk being produced at your town, do not be too surprised if a greedy neighbor asks for some samples.
Holy crap, that's actually gonna be fun. Elite districts. Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar? Yeah, that game. That game as well. I don't know. Maybe one of these days I should at least try it out. I always go on the words of other people. Alright, so what to do first? We build a city. Elite housing goes up here apparently. Common housing goes down there. Distribution, industry and fishing. Agriculture. Wow, I like how they planned out the entire city for me already. That's adorable. Let's go fishing. Playing ceramics, warehouses. I think this is the first time around we're actually doing a real map. Quest for silk. Okay, well, here we go. There's quite a few things to get into. Oh my god, there's quite a few things to get into. I like how it started us off very slow and then it's like, wabam, alright, let's do this. Okay, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. So, right off the bat, I gave you an entire novel to read before starting this map. Yeah, they're like, you know, they're pushing you into the deep and they're just shouting you on, you can do it, just swim, move your arms around as you're slowly drowning. That's kind of how it feels like. At least it's a lot of hand holding, so I guess that is nice to an extent. In case you're afraid of the water. I don't know. I feel like these circular blocks might actually backfire quite quickly. Let's go with hemp and ceramic. Build a bunch of houses. The music is pretty fun though. I can definitely appreciate the music here. Let's see if we can get some good feng shui going. Yup. Don't need a watchtower, do need a herbalist stand. Fun fact, uh-oh. Is that fact fun? Markets, I believe, are unappealing to live next to. Yeah, I kinda got that impression whenever I saw houses next to markets not really evolve, but I never double checked on that. Because back then we didn't have access to desirability, which, as you can see, is actually quite undesirable. That's something we should keep in mind in the near future. For now we'll tolerate it, but any future endeavors we should beware. Beware the markets. Or they may crash at any moment. Dun dun dun. You can remedy this by using residential walls instead of plunking it down like that. Yeah, that would be very true. So instead we would have moved the one to the right and surrounded it with residential walls. That would have been quite nice actually. That would have been quite nice, matter of fact. I like how I'm going off script with this road already. You also do know that residential walls are gates, right? Yes, whenever I plunked down the wall right on top of a road, it turned into a gate. So I assume that's exactly how that mechanic works. There's no way on earth that's 33 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Have you clicked the gate? I have most definitely not clicked the gate. I lost count. It's 18. It's gonna be fine. We'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Watch and learn. Sometimes you just have to go with it. This means you can have the market outside of the housing block. Yes, so that's kind of what I was trying to think of, like having it outside the housing block, but I had no idea how to actually set it up a proper. See Discord for an example. Ah, shit. One other thing that really gave it away in this case is if we go to messages and we scroll down a bit. There we go. This kind of made me suspect something like that is most definitely possible. Let me just check out Discord real quick. Here we go, let's see. Oh no, it's pixelated. What the hell? Okay. Okay, that's a bit weird, but cool. Alright, we'll get to the elite housing in a bit here. Let's finish this up. So we're done in no time. Let's build a wall. Keep all the vermin out. I'm talking about the mill, by the way. Let's start with a wall like this. This gate is close to market employees. This gate is close to religious devotees. This gate is close to building inspectors. That's interesting. That is really interesting. Huh. There you have it. Can I do the same with roadblocks? Nope. It's just purely gates. Interesting. You know what? Screw it. Let's go. Let's throw caution to the wind for a moment here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's an even number. I really am hating myself for that right now, but sure. That is a-okay with me. I'll just improvise along the way. Well, you know, I did brag about improvising along the way, but I'm already failing at it. So, if I understand correctly, what we can do is we can move a common market all the way down here. Let's move it a bit further down. This is the lowest it can go. Then we get a residential wall right over here. And we can say that this gate is open for market employees, and then we put down a roadblock and bam, we're golden. But won't this break the otherwise healthy circle? Unless... Huh? I think I get it. That's new. Oh no, that means I don't get it. And this looks quite appealing, I must say. Because the, sadly I can't zoom in, but because the little bricks actually line up with the plaza, that's quite nice. That's some very good feng shui right there. Can't even pronounce it. Somebody shoot me. I think I get it. Oh my god, I think I get it. Right, now I do believe this message outlines the fact that this area can be used for agriculture, which I find very hard to believe because this is a deserty area. They lied to me, I can't believe it. What about up here? Like, this is way better. It's giant pandas! Too bad Caesar is really confusing. Pharaoh's deities are mentally unstable and on the very edge on nuking your city out of existence. Emperor has the feng shui mechanic. I think Caesar isn't really that confusing, but a lot of the mechanics are quite well hidden. Which is a bit disappointing. I can't really comment on Pharaoh because my memory is pretty bad, all things considered. And I think one problem that Zeus has is the monsters. Like when you get invaded by a kraken. It's a nice way to try and promote your mechanic of trying to recruit heroes, but it feels a bit destructive from time to time. But for example, just having these type of gates and roadblocks in Caesar will make Caesar already a lot more accessible to people who don't know the inner workings of the game, such as, you know, me. But I think that's also what makes Caesar so incredibly appealing, the fact that it's just very raw. And raw is a good thing, you know, with certain games. It's a good thing. Ah. Inspector building strikes again. That's what I get for commenting on their games and saying what's not good about it. Just blew up my building. No mercy. Alright, we'll make a hemp shop, ceramic shop. Roadblocks sadly do not have adjustable walkers, which I find quite a bit of a shame. Like, I feel like every game has an iteration on their mechanics that just refines it a bit further based on how people experienced it. Whether it's for the good or the bad, that remains to be seen. The only obnoxious campaign where you had to fight the free freeze from Atlantis or Carthage from my memory. It's Atlantis. Well, it's the Poseidon DLC has you do that. That's the Poseidon DLC. You guys do accept fish. Okay, my fish is just moving very slowly. So over here I want to accept, or I want to get some hemp. And I want to accept some ceramics, there you go. But that campaign is supposed to be tough. Yeah, oh my god, I remember which map you're talking about. Oh dear god, I remember exactly which map you're talking about. I was building my entire elite housing. I'm like, look at this elite housing, it's so cool. And then just an earthquake just completely ripped through it. I'm like, well, there goes my elite housing. That was fun. I had a blast. And that was really savage. Like, that was actually just very unfair and punishing, but... oh well. That's all I can say about it. Oh well. She'll probably also be building some grand ways, because they're quite grand. That is one thing that I miss in all of these games, dealing with corners. Where's my herbalist? Acrobat school. Here's my herbalist. At least it's not Master of Olympus, Earthquake, aka Sanctuary Be Gone. You don't deal with corners. Yeah, that's the worst part of all. Like saying, don't deal with war criminals. Just leave them be. Because it feels like a crime not to deal with it. Alright, we're gonna get some people in the city. Gonna get some more people in the city. Come on, keep going. Chop chop, get to it. Also, I'm probably gonna need to build a watch tower. Right, Herbalist is on the move. Fish is being delivered, which would lead to acceptable food. Food is present. We get hemp, which we turn into garments. And we have kilns operational. We need 120 something workers, so let's start working towards that, pun intended, I suppose. Man, this is a really weird spot. Okay, yeah, so this should take care of most of my urgent needs. Once these houses will evolve into something better, you know, if they actually get the Ancestral Shrine that I was supposed to build, we can start tearing down some of our older houses which don't have the right type of stuff adjacent to it. Because I do want to use grand ways. I do want to use grand ways. It'd be quite grand. Ha 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 ha. Kill me. I should feel ashamed of myself, really. But no, seriously. Still, Zeus is my absolute favorite because of one thing. The dialogue, right? The dialogue is fantastic. Your athletes have won the games. Right click on the returning athlete. Ooh, speak about that. Needs plain food. Well, we have two types of food available, so let's... soon enough we can start actually transitioning to better food types. Man, I think the dialogues, especially from mission debriefs and stuff like that in Zeus was fantastic. Everyone will bow down before me. I won the games. I am the strongest man in all of Greece. Probably even stronger than Hercules. Yeah, I remember that. That's great. Like, I think with Zeus, they went all out on the dialogue, including like ridiculous voices. A guy trying to voice Hera in a female-like voice. That's imagine working for a company or being hired by a company just basically told like, oh yeah, can you quickly do that? This narrator for Sparta in particular, yeah, very great as well. Oh, so good. I think Sparta has those narrations were pretty spot on. Oh, so good. And to be fair, okay, if you take like if you compare Zeus to, let's say, Caesar. Caesar is a lot more of a serious game, in my opinion. Like, it's actually... You know, you can take the game serious. If you actually listen to the dialogue and read the dialogue and look at what people are telling you, you know, if you right-click on them, it becomes more of a goofy game. Anyone see my spear? God, the fucking guy. Alright, this guy needs music in order to evolve. Evolve, my friend, evolve. No festival this year. That's okay. How can I be a care superior without my spear? Fucking guy, I swear. Ah, I love him, but I hate him. And just like that, guys, we have an actual functioning city. Ain't she a beaut? If they didn't insist on leaving their children with their mothers, they won't have this problem. Or when the narrator in Poseidon alludes to Aphrodite having the hots for him in the first Atlantis campaign. Yeah. Oh shit, bolts of silk? I'm not even close to having bolts of silk ready. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Just overall, I think the narration is whack, but in a good way. The water table. Or cropland. Let's see if we can actually have a silkworm shed. Oh. Right over here. I'm feeling confident. We got this. Ah, shit. Let's get some mulberry trees. Let's go. Did those houses just evolve? Oh shit, they need plain food to improve. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's go back to our industry. Let's not worry about the devolution that's happening right now. It will fix itself. Knock on wood, it will fix itself. We get some weaver studios. Four of them might be a bit overkill, but that's fine. I'm actually kind of tempted to build a second farm here. Yeah, that devolution is happening way too rapidly. But yeah, I think that wackiness added a little bit of charm, at least to some of the games. And that's why I find it very difficult to compare Caesar, because I think Caesar is an actual serious city builder. And I definitely respect that. I respect that quite a bit. Alright, let's increase the wages so we don't have any worker issues, and we're gonna be accepting silk here, 16 pieces of it. Let's go to the world map real quick. Fulfill the city's request. We have 3 months. Yeah, good luck with that. Let's give them a small gift of crates. Perfect. Alright, food issue has been rectified. I repeat, food issue has been rectified. Except for Pharaoh and the above mentioned nerve-wracking gods. Yeah. And this one will be accepting wheat. Thank you very much. That means we can stockpile some wheat. I'm pretty sure our allies are gonna be pretty pissed. Oh yeah, it's overdue. We're almost there, but it's overdue. So, let's see. They need ceramics, hemp, and carved jade. We can help them with the ceramics and the hemp. So let's ask if they want to establish trade with us. Then Bompo needs silk. And then we also have Hamudu. Needs silk and ceramic. Hi. Whoa, 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 whoa. My bad. There we go. Come on. Alright. I'm pretty sure they don't like the fact that I'm too late with it, but that's okay. Right. Oh no, 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 no. Come on. Come on. Oh, I need to trade. If we can trade, we're gonna be fine. All I gotta do is trade. Trade agreement rejected. Uh-oh. Well, they can grow angry. I don't care. Come on. But combo. Okay. Alright, so we have opportunity to trade, which means we can rectify our cash flow. Too late. Shit. Ah, shit. I think that's it. Unless they're willing to give me money, we're out of cash. Ah, man. I'm trying to think if there's a way for me to rectify this, and I don't think there is, and that bothers me. Is there an autosave, perhaps? Autosave replay, autosave history 1, autosave history 2. I don't think that's what I'm expecting there to be. Okay. What about auto history 2? That's more acceptable. So I think where I kind of screwed up in that case... Yeah, imagine going broke, right? I did not realize that sending diplomatic requests to these cities cost money. I'm fairly certain that's the case. So if I were to send them ceramics, it actually costs me money. So by me spamming out all those trade requests, I actually indirectly bankrupted myself. Which is really embarrassing if you think about it. Alright, I'm okay with employees needed. We're gonna lower the payroll to give ourselves a bit more time. We're gonna build one additional warehouse. This warehouse will be accepting wheat. All we have to do now is be patient, right? Oh shit, I already did send him a gift. How embarrassing. So I want to trade with these guys. So we're gonna open trade with them. That cost me another $100. But if they're saying yes to this, then we're fine. Then we're gonna be a-okay. Come on. We can't fall below minus 2,000 credits. Bingo. Oh, that's right. That would have been a very great spot to build a trade center. I might need to move some of the kilns around in that case. Or... there's nothing to undo. I get rid of that one and... we'll sell our ceramics, we'll sell our or hemp. And it looks like we managed to just about... Or you can put it near the market. I could have put it near the market. Huh, good point. Didn't think about that. I think I just saved my ass though. Any day now. Any day now, guys. There we go. There we go. And once we start selling this, we should be able to rectify it. Bingo. Catchy. Oh dear lord, there was barely anything. It's always silk season. Another year has passed and you are still in debt. Your works clamor for their wages. If you don't get out of debt soon, you could become very unpopular indeed. With money, you are a dragon. Without, dwarf again. Money, you are a bug. Okay. Don't forget to pay tributes to the god. With what stuff? What stuff are we gonna pay tribute at the moment? Okay, I think this is just... Let's be fair, this is a restart. Yeah, let's restart. Shit. I could have tried to save it, but I think the problem... Well, actually, hold on. Let's try this one more time. So we go back to this particular moment in time after I had sent out the gifts. And instead of doing the things that I did before, we just won't touch anything. Actually, there's one thing I'm gonna change, which is I'm gonna lower the wages. I'm gonna make the wages very low. People will be very angry about that, and that's okay. Can't even finish the tutorial, I know. Ironically speaking, I would love to trade silk, but we don't have a very high silk capacity, so I need to go after ceramics and hemp. And I'm actually starting to become very tempted to simply say like, well, we're not going to supply hemp or ceramics. And we're gonna let... What are we gonna... Let's see. You guys don't have to work. You guys don't have to work. And I can toggle with one of these farmhouses. Can't even finish the tutorial. How awful. Okay. Hopefully by not actually supplying my people with hemp and ceramics, we can export it instead. And this should net me quite a bit of cash. I don't think it's enough to get out of the negatives. Yeah, I know, you guys are leaving. We're not gonna celebrate the new year. Right, so he did buy some stuff, and there's plenty more to trade apparently. Come on, we got this. Debt anniversary. Why did we just get a flood? Ah, oh, come on. Ah. Well, didn't smash the pots. I know. I'm looking at them like, thank God that didn't get smashed. Is it worth rebuilding right now, or should I first wait to be out of debt? I think I'm gonna wait until I'm out of debt. We have still some fish in backup. Our farms. Okay. 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 I forgot about the fact that the inspector hut also got taken out. I hate to say it because I know we can do this. You know what? I know we can do this. Hell yes, let's do this. Oh god, that was hilarious. No, I don't think it was hilarious. It was awful. Don't know what you guys were talking about. We're gonna lower the wages again. I know we can do this. I don't want to rebuild the entire damn city. It's just a tutorial. Who cares, right? Who cares? Everybody cares. Okay. I guess we can make a few offers to the gods to keep them, you know, not too angry. Have some wheat. Oh, yeah, right. I have to wait a bit. And I never actually requested to open trade. Oops. So I'm a bit late with that, aren't I? We're gonna be fine. Take some fish. I don't think this is gonna make it any better. I don't think this is gonna make it any better. But the important part is, as long as we trade and we get out of the negative, we should be fine. In the meantime, we'll beast them with shitty food. Though I don't think I can keep doing that because we're about to be broke, aren't we? Can I appease you with silk? Only if we have one more bolt of silk. Alright, she's content. That's good. Then we have one more person to appeal to. Just this guy. Let's give him 4 trays of fish. He feels neglected. He's not angry. We're doing it. Any day now. Oh. Please don't get angry at me, my friend. I see a bolt arrive. No, not yet. Come on, hurry up. Bingo. Okay, so everybody seems to be happy now. Quote unquote happy. They're content. All I gotta do now is get out of debt. I don't know if we can pull it off. But all it requires me is to sell my ceramics. We're not gonna pull this off, are we? We did it! Big win! It just cost me my entire city, so that's okay. Oh dear lord, it did cost me my entire city. People are so mad at me. So how's immigration looking? People are leaving the city. Immigration limited by past lack of festivals. Suck it up, princess. She feels neglected. Your city doesn't have enough people to pay homage. Hell yes. God, my entire city's just neglected now, ain't it? There's nobody left. Ah, there you go. Problem solved. Everybody who was angry at me just left. I don't know, Kneffel. This is looking like a big win to me. Let's just make sure that they actually don't lose their nerve. Alright, he's exalted. That is one problem solved. Xiannong has arrived. I'll give her a nice tray of fish. Alright, she's content for now. Let's restart everything back up. So we actually have unemployment, which is excellent, which means that some of these things can be turned back on again. I'm not sure about my weavers. I think my weavers are running at full efficiency already, which means that one silkworm shed can supply 2 people, or 2 sheds themselves. Hygiene is good, but it's getting worse. That's okay. And as you can see, our unemployment is out there. So I think this is also the part where I want to start doubling down on the ceramics that we are producing. Just gotta make sure that the gods don't hate me and sink me to the bottom of the ocean again. So let's start fairly simple. Just wait until you're a little bit further before you push yourself back into the black. No. You gotta spend money to make money. Gotta spend money to make money. Let's go. More precisely, I want to establish a trade route with Hemadu. Oh shit, those guys hate my guts, don't they? Alright, let's wait a bit before I push myself further into debt. But yeah, no festival this year. Uh-oh. As long as they keep arriving, we're gonna be fine. Okay, for now they're content. I can work with that. "62 workers are needed." I'm gonna make that a little bit worse by building a warehouse. This warehouse is gonna be accepting wheat. It'll allow me to stockpile a bit. And I'm actually gonna send a gift to Hemadu, which consists out of... oh, ceramics, I guess. I want to trade route with them. They also want to buy pottery. That's the important part here. I'm just grateful. Both of them feel neglected. Let's send them a nice bolt of silk. I need to expand the amount of silk weavers we have. I think that will be such a boon. And then we open trade with them. Oh look, we're almost broke. Isn't that cute? How did that happen? Good joke. Alright. And I was thinking about building the other trade station right over here. Right on top of that silk producer. So we'll wait for the silk to be done. Yes, let's celebrate. It's the year of the rabbit. Everybody loves the year of the rabbit. Of course we never get into debt. You're not in debt if you haven't been kicked out of office, right? Alright, we're not going to be selling any silk, because I'm going to be using the silk to appease to the gods. Shang Wong will love us for a very long time. Very joyful. Alright. Let's finish this little district that I have. Okay. I'm just consuming too much food, I guess. Alright. I'll just build on top of poor cropland. I don't care anymore. I want to move forward. This mission's been taking too long already. Otherwise we're gonna be here all night, and I don't want to be here all night. Also, I probably need to build an additional hemp field. Yep, gotta build an additional hemp field. Like, our wheat output is so minimal that it actually worries me quite significantly. I feel like I also might need a few more quarries, fishing quarries. Well, alright, when it comes to ceramic, we're doing pretty well. Okay, people are happy, we are stabilizing. Now I need to start producing more silk. 3 bolts of silk, you say? Alright, you greedy bastard. I don't know, we have a severe food issue and I don't seem to be able to rectify it, and it worries me quite a bit, so let's start buying some wheat. Oh lord. Okay, so this is what we're gonna be doing. I'm gonna build 2 silkworm sheds up here. Then we're gonna get mulberries. I'm actually convinced that the amount of trees that we have planted here is way too much. Way too much. We can only do a fraction of that, yup. Get rid of that one, tear all of this down, there we go. It's time to make my silkworm facility a bit better. We'll have a 2x2 surrounding it. I know, it's all not that great fertile land, and that's gonna be a-okay. It's gonna be a-okay, guys, don't worry about it. Alright, so with that in place, I actually do want to move these silk weaveries somewhere else. Closer to the source, as they say. We moved the road down, and I just realized that I am basically spending all my money in one fell swoop. I think I calculated just how many trees a single farm can handle at once. Yeah, I think I should do the same thing. It would be very nice to get that right, because it seems like they can't cover it 3 by 3. Of course, fertility plays a role as well. So I'm pretty sure that the trees on this area are going to perform less decent than the ones in ideal cropland, but that's okay. Baby steps and whatnot. Also, we're going to be selling some silk, and I'm feeling very uncomfortable about it, but because we are overproducing pottery like crazy, I can actually do this really neat thing where I'm using pottery to appease to the gods, aka her. Joyful, there you go. Okay. They're gonna leave me alone for quite a while. And we're in the profit thanks to the silk purge. Employees needed. So I think one farm can handle 2 weaveries, so we need 8 weaveries. Or we will benefit from having 8 weaveries. Yeah, just ignore this very special road I'm building. I mean, it works, right? I just don't like the fact that he can walk up here. Alright, with this many weaveries at my disposal, we're gonna be fine. And then I need one more. Yeah, the weaveries are kinda expensive. There we have it. Okay, so since we are now overproducing silk, I can actually sell the silk, which is like the main goal here. You can go, and I am gonna be moving some of the potteries. Matter of fact, I'm also gonna be moving some of the kilns. How am I gonna do that? Move those 2 down. I like to reorganize from time to time. It's very, very satisfying being able to reorganize. Get a kiln over there. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm missing a kiln. Okay. 8. Done. Future me can solve that shit show. It's not my problem anymore. Let's see if we can actually establish a trade route with our friend in Bompo in the near future. Alright, near future is here. That was quick. I'd like to open trade. And I'm gonna have to improve our hemp output, or I'm gonna stop selling hemp. That's probably what we're gonna do. I think I don't need to sell that anymore. Trade agreement rejected. Well, okay, you're being a jerk about it. How about you take like 8 crates of ceramic? Oh shit. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Alright. This is good. We're in a very stable and... Why are you guys devolving? Hemp. Yeah, hemp remains a real issue. Let's try that again. I think the 3rd hemp farm might actually be overkill here. Alright, here we go, and trade opens up. And we're also going to be selling silk right over there. I don't know if we're producing too much silk or not enough of it. But my gut is telling me it's actually not enough. Alright, can I build those kilns anywhere else? Yes, I can. Alright, there we go. I did build 2 kilns. I am still buying wheat. Oh, that might actually explain a little bit of the overflow here. We're also gonna buy millet. And I guess we can also buy a little bit of rice. The real overkill, but that's okay. Look how much cash we have. Remember when we were almost broke? Because I don't. All I see is big stacks of money. And these people need appetizing food. Let's do it. And just like that, bam, they want access to acrobats. Now, if only we had an acrobat school. Hell yes. Oh, alright. Bit awkward. Those houses will not be missed. An acupuncture. Yeah, okay. We do not have access to that. So, with our silks in place, it is time for us to start looking towards our elite housing district. So right off the bat, we're going to start with the most obvious ones, which is we're going to build a wall to keep all the nasties out. Yeah. Let's quickly pause this, just so I can take my time building this. You know, acrobat schools will automatically path to the market. Wait, what? I thought they were just regular walkers. That's interesting. Very interesting. Bye bye, pandas. I had no idea. Ah, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Can be more beautiful though. Okay, so how large are these buildings? They're rather chunky. Must be built in a high desirable area. I see where this is going. Yeah, that's right. Seriously? Okay. Sure. Oh, dang it. These guys are the worst. Okay, that takes care of that. Then I do believe the next thing I'd love to build over here is a grand square. Oh geez, that thing is really grand. Damn, okay. Way grander than I figured it would be. Do I really need a grand square in that case? I was hoping to make something nice out of this, but now I'm starting to doubt that. Alright, well, we're not gonna make this nice. We're gonna make it functional. Am I on the right track? Yeah, I am. Yeah, it's like a double market. That's what I pretty much assumed. But I was hoping to get it nicely put in a wall. kinda can build it like that, but it didn't line up properly. I know, the walker might actually be moving downwards. That's a-okay. Also, let's keep in mind that I do need a... inspector. To come and check this out. God, I hate it when you have those type of weird squares. Ah, acrobats and stuff like that, I see. And musicians. Curious. I will only suggest things if you see, if I see you've misunderstood something. Oh, don't worry, I make mistakes all the time. Even if you explain stuff, I'll just instantly forget it and probably get angry about it along the way. Ask anybody about it. Appetizing food, you say? Don't worry about it. Right, so food, hemp, ceramic, and silk. The magic wombo combo. Ah, why do we have to be like that? Actually, can I fit? Ah, not really. Shit. Well, that's unfortunate. Like I said, it doesn't need to be beautiful. It just needs to work. I'm not here to make beautiful stuff. Given up on that. Alright. This works for me. Perfect. So, we got modest stuff. Access to a herbalist. Okay, that's a bit unfortunate. But I can make a herbalist work. Where's my herbalist? Ah, here it is. One thing I've noticed is that these people want more appeal, and I can't really rectify that. Ancestral Shrine, I can take care of. Oh my god. Fire in the city! Your nobles still complain until the revolution happens. Even then, afterwards they'll be complaining. Revolution wasn't good enough. Ancestral Shrine, that was the next thing we were gonna go after. I probably also want access to musicians, let's be fair. Ancestral Shrine. So they receive some silk. Well, maybe I gotta stop some of my silk export at the moment. I'm exporting a lot of silk. Silk, silk, silk. Yeah, okay. Hey, and we're done. We did it. Big win. Happy New Year, everybody. Look at the dragon go.
You have done well. With your guiding hand, the town of Early Tao is off to a most auspicious start. Fine silk from its talented weavers adorns the town's elite and is also making a name for itself throughout the region. Riches are flowing into the town's coffers. Wise and courageous leader, the shadows of conflict are fast approaching. Now is the time to prepare, as it will be too late to sharpen your sword when the battle is upon you. Copper ore can be smelted into fine blades by weaponsmiths. An administrative city will be necessary to oversee the military and revenue collection. Arm and train a stalwart troop of soldiers to protect the city and its people. To partially offset the cost of raising this force, taxes should be levied. Loggers can provide wooden ledgers needed by the tax collectors for their record keeping. Now might be the perfect time for generous offerings to the great hero Huang Di.
Oh boy.
Perhaps the wisdom and might of the fabled Yellow Emperor will aid your city in its time of need.
Oh no. No, 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 no. Well, men of arms. City of bureaucracy, we can build a palace. Another wave of immigrants. Whatever the hell that might be. Oh, ceramic shops again, okay. It will automatically be built, people can pass through the gates. Taxation situation, that's the one that's gonna be interesting. But let's make sure that we also get some taxes going, and besides that, we are gonna make weapons. So let's start from the start. Let's start from the start. We have access to a palace. Or, as some people might call it, an administrative city. Obviously, this building should be built right here, at top of our lovely place. Ah, that's the tax office. Yeah, this works. It's a shame because I'm sacrificing... No, 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 no. Let's just build it down here. With the peasants, where they always belong. With the rest of the trash. Wow, there's even no room for that trash right over there. I can't believe it. Fine, we'll build it in the middle of nowhere. Just where they belong. Okay. That is fine. Inspect the tower so it doesn't blow up. And I probably actually want to finish this wall because this looks horrible. I'm not sure if I've pointed it out, but it looks horrible. Just gotta make sure those pesky government employees can't enter our pristine city. Next up we need wood ledgers, which I suppose falls under industry. Yup. This block lives in the wall block. Hey block. I hope you don't live in the wall block. Be very concerned for you. Heard it's a terrible place. Run by some kind of weird dictator. Oh wait, that's me. Hope you're doing fine though. She'll take care of that. Slap in a warehouse. Warehouse will be accepting wood. Just wood, nothing else. Perfect. And then the taxation officers can take what they need to take. The good stuff. The taxes stuff. Yes, the taxes stuff. I like how I tore that place down immediately. It's like, oh yeah, employees are needed. It's like, ah shit. I'm actually kind of tempted to tear down this wheat farm right over here. We have so much wheat laying about. Hmm. You know what? Let's do it. Nowadays I'm importing a chunk of wheat anyways, so we should be fine on that front. I mean, look at how much wheat we have laying around, it's insane. We're also importing millet. But yeah, I noticed that we have a lot of potential jobs coming up and not a lot of people available for those potential jobs. Okay, we'll get a bronze smelter. Next up we also get a weaponsmith. And an infantry fort. Oh, and we probably need a warehouse that actually stores the weapons. I wonder if one smelter can actually supply 2 weaponries. 2 weaponsmiths. Okay. Or if it's a 1-to-1 ratio. God damn it. Yeah, that's 200% on me. Well, guess I'll never know. It's because I made a mistake. I like how that animation is playing very slow, but everything else is sped up. Alright, so I think we're gonna build a second bronze smelter. We're gonna build 2 more weaponsmiths, and that should take care of the 20 weapon racks in 1 year requirement. No, I haven't actually built this in the best way possible. Very much aware of that. There. How many people do we need? Like 50, 60, 80? Okay, oof, 80 is not a cheap number. Whoa! Okay, well, that happens. This is what happens when I get sidetracked. I completely miss certain things. That's cool. I mean, this is how you reorganize, redecorate, right? You just let things blow up. I mean, if it blows up, it wasn't worth keeping anyways. Or a poor craftsmanship. There you have it. Alright, let's build those shops, shall we? We had a food shop, a hemp shop, a silk shop, ceramic shop, and that's that. I think I can cut down on some of my pottery because we are severely overproducing it. So let's get rid of 2 potteries together with 1 clay pit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bumpo demands hemp. Yeah, sure. Oh, by the way, let's not forget about religion, because I did forget about religion, and everybody's very angry and discontent with me because of it. Right. We'll have to do this a few months, and then everything will be fine. Bing Yang discovered. That's great. I like how she's like contented, but she looks unimpressed. She's like, eh, whatever. Oh, by the way, we should have a tax office right over here. Pingyang launches an invasion. Not even surprised. Speak about not even surprised, our army is starting to become quite nifty already. Might actually want to set up a secondary military fort. A palace is required to build more forts. Okay, well that nipped that in the butt. Okay, so last year we produced 13 sets of weapons. Are we gonna do better this year? That's the other question. I'm tempted to say the answer will be no. But I got a feeling that we're gonna be fine. I got a feeling we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be a-okay. Ripe with cash. Fight to defend the city. Where are they attacking from? Tell me. So can I actually tell these guys to just simply defend? Okay. Oh. Oh. Yeah, invasion force defeated. That was an epic fight that I can't even follow.
Ever prepare, ever vigilant, ever prepare. We are ready for any fall.
Go home?
Ever vigilant, ever prepare.
Marching?
We are ready for any fall.
Wait, hold on. How do I send these guys home? Spread out. Stand in order. Stand in line. Click return to the fort and then unpause. Yeah, so let me just find that button. Oh, there. Oh, that's the button. I thought that was a go there button, but yeah, there you go. Not sure how I completely missed that. How embarrassing. Uh-oh. Speak about embarrassing. Alright, come on. Exalted. Exalted, and then we need one more exalted. And then everybody will be exalted. Here you go. Ah, he's joyful already, what a jerk. There, have some ceramic. Your troops got exercised though, they should be thankful for it. Hey, they didn't die, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be thankful for it. So yeah, we're not producing enough. We need to build a third set and then we're good to go. Oh lord. Really, I'm starting to dislike this layout. I really am starting to dislike this layout. There we go. Well, at least he can make it all the way down here, so that's a good sign. Did I just saw devolution? Oh my, wait, we have access to an acupuncture? Wait, what? Wait, what? How? How do we have access to an acupuncture? really confused right now. Oh, oh no. Oh no. That's awful. That's gonna mess stuff up so badly. He's pleased that he just got lots of our wood. I might actually need to build a second warehouse real quick. That simply will accept also weapons. But I think we got this. I think this does the trick. We're done. Crushed it, right? Yeah, our silk plans seem to be working quite well. Happy neglect. Oh, God damn. Don't feel neglected there. Exalted, that's right. Employees needed.
Commendable generalship. Those three-headed dogs from Pingyang were certainly no match for your well-drilled infantry. The Xia dynasty and these tutorials is now at an end. The winds of change are blowing, and a new people called the Shang are on the rise.
We've done it.
Congratulations! You have successfully completed all of the Xia dynasty tutorial missions. As the time of the Xia comes to a close, however, an exciting new chapter of Chinese history is about to begin. In the lands of a people that call themselves the Shang, a powerful new force is sweeping over the land.
Alright. Which means that next up is the Shang Dynasty. But since we completed the tutorial and we now know how to play this game, we can put this to the test. Next time, because I think this is where I'll wrap it up for today. Next time we'll cover the Shang Dynasty and its downfall, aka my arrival. And we'll have fun doing so. Yeah. So for now, thanks for watching guys, hope you enjoyed it and hope to see you next time when we actually start playing real missions instead of tutorial missions. I'll be back here in a bit with some X-com because I do want to get my hit of X-Pirates in. But other than that, yeah, more of this next week. Thanks for watching, have a good one. Yeah, we're gonna have to leave Emperor, I know. Great game though.